Introduction. The first date is perhaps one of the most nervous and significant events in a couple's relationship. To begin with, it seems to be genuinely challenging to ask a beloved person out for the first time. It seems fair to notice that the first date is marked by awkwardness, embarrassment, and even discomfiture in most cases. However, first-hand experience suggests that the best possible tactic on the first date is to behave naturally and not pretend to be flawless. Body. Talking about the first date, I could not help but remember a situation that happened approximately 7 years ago. This situation was peculiar because the date was not actually planned and happened spontaneously. That was my first day in my new school, and me and my group mate, also a newcomer, decided to walk to the nearest subway station together. All along the way, we talked and did not notice how we missed a turn and got lost. While we were trying to find the right way, the downpour started. Both of us were dripping wet, and we had an excellent time together in a small cafe waiting for the end of the rain. Such embarrassing situations pull the strangers together because they make a partner realize that another person is easygoing and faces the same troubles. For instance, we often recalled that rainy day in our memories. It is impossible to deny that there was some magic at this moment. We felt that the rain started on the purpose and our acquaintanceship was more than a curious quirk of fate. Undoubtedly, it is necessary to say that one should not expect a lot from the first date. As the American writer Robert Greene puts it, people are more complicated than the masks they wear in society. It is almost impossible to discover during the first date if a person is a liar, or prone to betray, or pursues selfish goals. A couple could only decide if they are comfortable together and have some common interests and discussion topics. The most important thing during the first date is not to make any expectations about the future of relationships with another person. There are no guarantees that either of the partners would realize that they feel uncomfortable and should not date any more longer than a few dates. The best thing about the first date is pleasurable emotions, the mixture of excitement, trembling, and enthusiasm. In this regard, it is essential to enjoy the moment and relish the atmosphere of the day and the chance to know something new from another person. Conclusion. To conclude, it is essential to mention that a first date is an event that would set the tone for a couple's further communication. It is immensely significant not to wear a mask and not be afraid to show the true personality because it is a way to understand if it is reasonable to keep on dating. In addition, since all people have different interests, one should not forget that there is no universal recipe for a perfect date. If you do not know where to meet for the first time and what to do, discuss it with the partner freely without fuss. It would be pleasant for another person to know that his or her opinion is valuable and matters. This and many other essays are available at studycorgi.com.